It has been a windy week. We've had some really tough storms. The wind has tore through the garden and tore up our butterfly bush.
Look at that.
Man, it was so pretty. We grew it from, this was just from cuttings, right?
Yes, like I think 2 years ago we put a cutting, and we have like really been good at taking all the sides off, so it became like a tree and had some nice, a nice trunk up here.
Yeah, the plan was up here and over close to the house, we had another one that we wanted to grow into a tree. It'd be really nice and pretty, but we have had some terrible, terrible wind, and they've both broken. But we have a solution. We've got 2 new plants that are going in, 2 new hydrangea for the garden, and that's what we wanted to show you today. We wanted to show you how we're going to stake them here on our windy, windy coastal city to prevent them from breaking.
Like the butterfly bush. So we're gonna show you how we do it here.
Exactly. Let's get started. So here is our new addition.
Wow, look at that.
It is a hydrangea paniculata, I believe. It sounds like a delicious Italian dessert.
Limelight.
Very pretty. We also got a Vanilla Fraise, which is up at the front of the garden. We'll show you that after. But now it's time to plant this guy in. If you look here next to it, it has this tiny, tiny little bamboo stick. Let me see.
Which is not doing anything.
In an ideal world, that's all you need to hold it up. But here on the east coast of Denmark's Jylland, you need more than a little bamboo stick.
That's true. And we don't want to have the same fate as the butterfly bush, so we definitely gonna help it.
Exactly. And maybe it's overkill what we're going to do today, but it is not going to move. So let's get this guy planted in, and then we'll start staking.
And just because it came from a pot here, just really want to say that I gently loosened the roots here, because it's for months I've been just growing the roots around, and if you don't loosen these ones, it will keep, once it's in the soil, just keep growing like a little bit untangled. So really loosen that up will really be beneficial for this hydrangea.
Perfect.
So we're actually going to do something similar, as you can see here, like what we did with our new huge tree, what we're going to do with the hydrangea with the same kind of post. Because this one is not going to do anything. So we got equipped with really big 5 centimeter in diameter, big posts that really going to help support this hydrangea.
Exactly, because we don't buy many things, but we did buy these, and we would like for them to last. It's supposed to get tall. Yeah. This plant has the potential to get, what, over 2 meters tall, like 2.4 something meters tall. So yes. We want these posts. We know that it's quite thick. Maybe it looks like overkill. Maybe you're at home thinking, oh my goodness, a bamboo stick works in my garden. Well, as you've seen, it busted up our butterfly bush. So we're going to try these.
All you need is, we're going to have these 2 posts, and then some nails or screws or whatever. You have some kind of rope. So not do it too tight around, but still so there's a little movement for it to, but just so it doesn't go into the bark for the hydrangea.
Exactly, and this piece of fabric we also got at the hardware store. It's just a fabric. There's no elastic in it. It's quite strict. It feels like a luggage wrap or something like that. It's
I think so. Yeah.
You could even use a luggage wrap if your hardware store doesn't sell this kind of material. You could easily get. That's a good point.
Or some people even use like a stocking, whatever they have at home. If they
a stocking?
Yeah, as long as it's not too tight, you can
also
use.
What kind of stockings do you have here in Denmark, man? But anyway, there you go. I'm glad we're not using stockings. Yeah. All right, let's get these in the ground.
Let's do it.
Okay, step 1 is to get these posts hammered into the ground.
Yeah. Without hitting your finger or any branches.
Exactly. We're also going to leave it a bit taller than the tree is tall, because as this guy grows, we're going to be able to keep tying it to the support. So the second post is going in. You can see that we're going really quite close to the plant.
So I got my 2 posts in, and now I'm gonna just have a piece of the string here, or the rope, and then just gently see, and Alan, he said it was okay there.
Because what we're hoping for, is that the plant has enough space. Can you do that again, Lars? Can you move the plant a bit? Mm-hmm. You want the plant to have enough space to move, and then you're going to have another one on the other side that'll keep it steady. What you don't want is anything that's going to pull too tight Yeah, and then cut into the tree. And a luggage strap. That's what I was trying to think of a while ago.
Okay.
You could use a luggage strap.
And you could use a nail or a screw, whatever you have, just to get it in there.
You look so hidden back there, Lars.
Yeah,
Where's
right.
Waldo?
Now I know where to go if I need to hide. And then eventually, over time, you would remove these posts, but after a few seasons, I would say. But we would leave it definitely to make sure that it's, and since it's like pruned with one stem here, and the flower, the long stems here might make it all heavy, so rather leave it in as long as you can, and then you have great support for the hydrangea here.
Exactly.
So we're ready for the last one here, and I just want to show you, make sure it's not like saggy here, like that it kind of just, you tighten enough, so it's, you also want a tight and a straight tree. So we have had Alan on the path checking there, but you want it, just pull it so there's enough tension there so it can move a little bit also in the wind, because that will also make the plant here and the root system much stronger, that it has some wiggle room here. So here we go, gonna put it right there.
Can you guys hear the wind? Wow, I'm down pretty low. I'm down here with the sedum. So I'm quite low, hiding from this wind today. My goodness, it's been tough this week.
There you go.
Here's the second one that we got today. It's the Vanilla Fraise. It starts off white and then it turns strawberry pink to a beautiful burgundy in the late fall. Super excited about that. We also had a, what was it? It was a pink butterfly bush
Yes.
here, right? Like a light purple, but it also broke in the storm.
And it was like a special attachment I had, because I made a tiny little baby cutting a few years back, but now we decided this is the way to go with these hydrangeas.
And we have posts in that are big as tree trunks, so ain't nothing moving. We've got one more strap to do,
Yes.
and then we'll get this one in. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments.
Tack för idag. Moin.